plans kind of changed, and I had a friend over for dinner and made a homemade pizza. We drank a couple beers, and it's been a really long day, so I don't know how long I'm going to stay up here. I was going to talk a little bit about current events, minute by minute events. Seems like these days. I gotta say something. You know, this country is in trouble, and we're in trouble because of bad things that are happening in our country right now. You know who likes to lie a lot. I mean, everybody's all up in arms about Jeffrey Epstein and this and that and the other. And look, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what's what on this score. They're not releasing the information about that whole thing because it more than likely implicates a certain person that you know. And you're not going to like it. If there's other people that did wrong things, Democrats, Republicans, or whatever, rich people, I think it should be told. Um, but I think it's very telling that Trump is panicking and telling everybody to stop talking about it. Come on, people. You don't have to be woke, but you need to wake the fuck up. Dude's a liar. He lies. That's all he does. He lies all the time. Sooner you realize that, the better off this country's going to be. We got to get these Republicans out of office. Vote, vote, vote. Work hard for your favorite candidates, whoever they are. I mean, you really you gotta just wake up, man. Just gotta wake up. Anyway, I guess that's all I really had to say. I was gonna play guitar, like I said, but I ate pizza, drank 2 beers, and been a really long day. Oh, hey, Des. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Doing all right? It's good to see you. I got up at like some ungodly hour this morning, had a doctor's appointment, and I wasn't planning on having my neighbor for dinner, but oh no, you broke your arm. Have you been to a doctor? You need to go to a doctor, hon. I know it costs money and all, but got insurance, so hopefully. Well, if I lived, I'd come over and set your arm somehow or something. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a pretend doctor. Uh, Laura's stream is back up. Yeah, you knew that, right? I made a sausage and vegetable pizza for dinner tonight, homemade, of course. Make the crust from scratch. I only ate 3 squares. I cut it into squares. I only ate 3 squares, and one of them was the corner. But I just got really full, and I had 2 beers. That made me tired. I was thinking I'd play a little guitar, but I don't know. I'm trying out this new thing. I learned how to make a thumbnail today. You want me to play the song? All right. I'm going to break out my Ibanez. You hear it okay? Sorry. My dog distracted me. Sorry. What you doing, Mama? Little rough. It's all that pizza. I thought my E was sounding a little low on that too. Come on. Note to self, tune up before you play the next time. She's good. Spoiled rotten. She likes the music. She likes it a lot. Yes, it is. Ooh, Seagull, you fly across the horizon into the misty morning sun. Nobody asks you where you are going. Nobody knows where you're from. Here is the woman asking the question, is this really the end of the world? Seagull, you must have known for a long time the shape of things to come. And you fly through the sky, never asking why. And you fly all around till somebody shoots you down. Dang it, that sucked. I'll pick it up. Let me get a drink. Oh, maybe a different song. You still hear this? It's called Seagull. It's by a Bad Company. Take my love and I took it down. Climb a mountain and I turn around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hill till the landslide brought it down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. The time makes you bolder when children get older, and I'm getting older too. Yeah, I'm getting older too. I've been afraid of changing. Oh, Lordy. I'm sorry. I got lost in the feeling, man. Let me pick it up. Took my love and I took it down. Climb a mountain and I turn around. If you see my reflection, the snow-covered hill, with a landslide bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hill, with a landslide bring it down, down with a landslide, ouch, bring it down. Lordy, I'm sucking badly tonight. My voice is fried, I think. It's a really bad note. What do you think of my Ibanez? I love this guitar. Oh, Lordy, I'm really rough tonight, girl. I'm too tired to be doing this shit. Can you hear my voice when I'm playing this guitar? I mean, can you hear me singing? I'm thinking I might need to buy a microphone. Does it sound tinny or weird? I think it'd sound better if I had a mic, but I don't want to spend the money. Yeah, I thought it sounded tinny too when I listened to one of my other songs. Yeah, I don't mind playing once in a while. I want to do more of this, but I'm still trying to figure out how to do the live streaming thing. I went on Canva tonight and made a whatchamacallit. I can't even think of what it's called, but it's kind of like the little sign that pops up that says, the fat lady sings, whatever I put on it. It's actually Did you get a notification for this? Oh, yeah, it's a thumbnail. That's the word I wanted. That's so cool. Did you see the picture of the black and white lady with the guitar? And it said the fat lady sings. That's the thumbnail I made. And that's actually a picture of me about 4 years ago or so. Yeah, thumbnail. How does that go? Forgot how that goes. I haven't played it in so long. That's how it goes. I hope someday you will join us and the world will live as imagine no possessions. Yeah, imagine. Above us, below us, only sky. Imagine all the people. God damn it. I'm not the only one. I haven't played this in like 100 years there. Not 100, but I'll work on it. Play it better the next time, I promise. Fuck, I suck. We must imagine it. You're absolutely right. We'll set this down for a minute. Do some damage control. I love that guitar. I played for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours earlier today and got to be about 5 o'clock. And I thought, well, if I'm going to put this thing up tonight, I should go cook some dinner. And then my neighbor stopped over and I invited her to dinner. Oh, thanks. I liked it too. I've always liked that photo. And I just thought, make a thumbnail out of it and slap it up there. So, yeah. I had a long day. I had to go to my cardiologist today, and it was really cool. Good news. But on my way there, this is so fucked up. I was pulled up to a red light. I'm in the front, waiting for the light to turn so I can turn left. And this dude in this really big truck pulls up to my right, and his window is down. He goes, "Ridiculous person holding up traffic," and he said it loud enough so I could hear it. And I thought, well, dude, just turn right. He pulled up to the right of me. I thought he was going to take a right. But instead, he pulled in front of me ran the red light and screeched off going left. And I thought, I just like to find that guy and go, "You ran a red light, asshole!" And so when I get to my doctor, I was kind of pissed off. They're like, "Wow, your blood pressure's a little high." And she took it again when I left, before I left, and it was normal again. Right? I mean, there was no fucking need for that. He just wasn't paying attention, clearly. And he put me in danger because if he'd have pulled that maneuver and a car came and hit him, I probably would have got wiped out in the mess of it, you know? It just really pissed me off. I was following the rules, man. But I lost 12 pounds since my last appointment. And she doesn't want to see me for a year. Yeah, I got another year to live so I can fight for our democracy. How have things been going with you? Working hard or hardly working? Psychics? It's kind of fun to sit back and watch all these guys' minds explode over the Epstein thing. Yeah. Did you see the day where the um, senators all walked out on that hearing about Bove? Yeah, they were trying to have a hearing, and uh, Grassley shut the hearing down, wouldn't let him talk anymore. So they all walked out on him before the vote. But they went ahead and voted to install Bove and the other ones that were on the docket or whatever. I know, he's a fucking piece of shit. I'm embarrassed that he's in my state. Bloody hell, right. I'm gonna hang my John Lennon picture right there. Goodness. No, I wouldn't do that. That's just a hand rolled cigarette, girl. That's the other half from when I was playing earlier, actually. Yeah, I think I could get a mic set up for about $150 here, and then it would sound a lot better. I'm going to try to start streaming and playing music and talking politics. What do you think? Mike, yep. We'll have to get Laura and her crew to raid me once I get going better. I don't know about Brave. I just, I want to learn how to do it. It's interesting, and I'm learning more and more. I mean, a year ago, I couldn't have made a thumbnail, not to save my ass. And that's just a baby step. Yeah, because I might need a job soon. I've been trying to think of ways I could sustain myself if if they do all the things they say. And I mean, what are we going to do? And it's not just me, it's so many people. Even Republicans are going to be really hurt by this. So we'll tough it out, though, right, girl? We got this. I got on my Rolling Stone shirt. I don't want to pull it too higher and it might show my boobs. I was looking for my Beatles one. I couldn't find it. So, settled for Rolling Stones, I guess. My poor neighbor took in a mother cat with 6 newborn kittens, and she's got them all in her house along with her 5 that she already owns. I'm never going to a place called Red Tube. That sounds dangerous. Yeah, Red Tube. The media has been crazy. Oh, is it really? I had no idea. I know nothing about porn sites at all. I mean, I have no interest in that. Look, I'm blushing. Porn sites. Maybe I could. Oh, I'll be darned. Never heard of that. No. It's really nice of you to come keep me company. Nobody else ever does. I think you're the first actual live chatter I've ever had, Des. Do you know that? There, I made you a top fan. Well, I really was kind of gonna come in and come out and not play tonight, so because I just feel not feeling it, I guess, or just worn out from it earlier or something. Plus, I ate food, and I'm always so tired after I eat. Hadn't hardly eaten anything all day, and then I ate pizza, and I make some good fucking pizza. In fact, I'm gonna have cold pizza for breakfast and have it for lunch and dinner tomorrow, probably, because I won't have to cook. I won't have to cook. Uh, so, you've never gone on a live stream yourself? It was like 70 degrees here today, or I probably wouldn't have done it. Well, you should. Oh, you did? Oh, but you've never made one. You mean you visited somebody else's stream? Like in a, what do they call it? A Zoom or whatever? Uh, yeah, I've done that a few times. I really don't have a problem with it. I mean, I am what I am. StreamYard, yeah. People don't like me, they don't have to watch, right? Uh, sometimes when I'm sitting here doing this, though, I can see my own face and I crack myself out with my facial expressions. You're not used to looking at your face, unless you're in a mirror. Speaking of mirrors, Is there an app that is a mirror on your phone? Because if there's not, I had that idea the other day when I was in the kitchen and I didn't have a mirror. I thought I wish I could just pull up a mirror on my phone. Do you really? I don't look anything like my mom. My mom weighs 95 pounds dripping wet. Then, then. You pull up the camera. Ah, how smart are you? That didn't even freaking occur to me. I just picked up my phone and thought, geez, I wish I'd had a mirror because I was trying to see something and I had to get up and go look in the mirror because I'm not smart enough to look at my camera, for fuck's sake. it's, it's amazing even on YouTube. I was telling someone the other day that the only thing I accomplished in the last decade since Trump rolled on the scene is I can type a lot faster. Well, if I keep this going, you're going to have to be my first uh, StreamYarder. And come on my channel sometime. Would you do it? Cool. We'll get Laura to come. Maybe Angela would do it. Angela's got her grandkids till the 22nd. She's not even been getting on streams. Yeah, we already had that conversation. Gloria, yeah, she'd be a good one. Hell, all the girls. We may let a guy come if he's cool enough to hang with us. You gotta be cool, though. You can't be Dave. I love Dave, don't get me wrong. I'm just being funny. He's a sweetie. We could get Mac, would be good. And A Golf would be fun. Yeah. Oh, you did? Where? Yeah. A Golf's a way better singer than I am. Although I might sound better once I get a mic. Oh, the Muppet Channel. I just never got into hanging out there. I had no desire to hang out with a bunch of trolls, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I haven't heard from John in a while. He emails me and I email him back, but it's been a while. Is he doing all right? Oh, you were looking for John. Do you have his email address? You talk about John Owen, right? Yeah. You have his email? Yes. 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 He sends me a lot of cat videos. Well, I'll ask him. I'm sure he won't have a problem with it, but I'll ask him and I'll get it to you if you want to email him. It was really kind of upsetting about that whole thing with TV. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I just saw the fallout. I don't either. I really don't. I had a few different people try to explain it to me, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not picking sides. You know, I like them both. I like all of us. We're a good group of folks that are lucky to have each other, really, through all this. I mean, imagine if we were like so isolated, like the incels, that we couldn't tell up from down, and we thought Trump was a good guy, strong guy. uh, uh, I saw the grossest video today, and I could probably find it in my history. I mean, look. Oh, it was in the middle. It was a video in somebody else's thing. So um, I can't because it was in somebody else's video and I'd have to hunt for it. And I can't remember whose video it was in. But it was a video of this woman that worked at Mar-a-Lago. And she said that she was in the room with Trump when he was cleaning. And there was I'm assuming a Hispanic girl or somewhere from the South there. And he ordered her to come over and give him a blowjob. And then he scolded her because she wasn't putting a condom on it. And then he said, "Get away from me." And then he ordered this other girl to come over and show her how to do it. And he threatened to have the Maria, I think her name was, deported and to fire her if she didn't do it. And I was just watching that going, I can totally fucking see him being like that. I don't know if there is. And, I don't know if it's true, but I could totally see it. Disgusting. I've really been doing a lot of different stuff lately because I'm trying to do different projects because I'm really disgusted with the immigration situation. I'm really disgusted with the Supreme Court and all the things, I don't really give a fuck about Epstein, I think it's great that their minds are exploding, but personally, I don't want to hear about it. If I hear one more clip about Epstein, I might puke. Yeah. Me too, Des. Sorrowful. It's pitiful. You think about what's happening to people being drug off the streets, and you see it every day, and it's always more horrible than the last day. And you just gotta shake your head and go, what the actual fuck, man? This is not America. This is so wrong on so many levels. Everything's so wrong right now, They're saying that we might not even have the right flu vaccines come this winter or fall, and COVID too, because they're not following up on the science. And, those things have to be updated. That's right, it is. Not while we're still alive, yes. He's not going to do it. I think I have to have hope that we're going to get through this, and all of these people, we're going to have, like, what are those tribunals they had in Germany after the Nazi regime? My mind's drawn a blank. Nuremberg, the Nuremberg trials, We're going to have them here. And they're going to be a bunch of unhappy suckers, man. Whole lot of them. Yep. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. That's all you fucking do is you lie. Somebody did a parody of that song by Simon and Garfunkel. But I don't remember the words to the parody. Right now, I'm trying to work on lyrics to Creep, but Trump is the creep. Or Trump is the object. Yeah, I've got like about 20 pieces of paper with different ideas, but I don't have anything actually put together. I can remember like the first little bit. Because when he was here before, he couldn't look you in the eye. And then now I can't even remember that. I had the first verse for a little while. You, he made you feel special. You believed all his lies. And then I didn't like what I wrote next. And I've got other pieces of papers all over the house. I don't know. It's a work in progress. It's one of my projects. I'm actually thinking about taking my kitchen table and sanding it down. And then I'm going to either restain it and varnish it, or I'm just going to paint it. And I haven't decided. My tomatoes are not growing worth a fuck this year. I've had a total of 1 tomato, or no, 2. And my plants are only like this high, 6 inches maybe. And I'm in a gardening group, and I mentioned in there that my tomatoes weren't growing, and they're all like, neither are mine, neither are mine. And I think it's just the fucking weather. We got so much more rain than we normally got, and then we just got this crushing heat. It's almost tropical. And then for days and days it was like that, and then today it was 70. It's no wonder the plants are out there freaking out. Yeah, Iowa. It's always humid here. I hope the farmers are faring better. Of course, they don't really grow tomatoes here, so do you hear that we're not going to have tomatoes pretty soon because of the tariffs? We won't be able to afford them if we can get them. No, but they do react to weather. You know, if they get used to like years and years of it kind of being the same, and then suddenly there's a big shift in it, it freaks them out a bit. And they got way too much water early on, and then all this humid and heat, and then cold again, and I'm sure it's probably freaking the plants out. I did get some peppers, some. I had some chili peppers and some jalapeno peppers, but not a lot. My herbs are doing okay. And I don't know. My sunflowers are awesome. I have to upload some video of them. Oh, Lordy. God, it's almost 10 o'clock already. You made the hour go by fast. That was fun. Yeah, I think it is different all over. I mean, look at what's happened down in Texas just over the last few years. I mean, have you ever seen them get such a storm that all their power goes out in the winter? Or, the flash flooding thing, yes, that was something else. Mm. And, the thing of it is, those deaths, I think a lot of them could have been prevented if they hadn't fucked up with FEMA. And I think the guy that's in charge of FEMA didn't show up for like 7 days. And Christy Nome didn't send any help for 3 days. And then the local people didn't have enough people to tell the people. I mean, the whole thing was just foobar. And then you got Trump out there going, it was a 1 in 1,000 year flood. Yeah, buddy, everybody believes that one. What do they call that place? Flash flash flood Flash flood alley. Easy for me to say. Flash flood. My upper denture wanted to fall out when I was doing the F word sound. Yeah, I know it's bullshit. I think this one was bad, but it 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 could have been not as bad had things been in place. Fucking around with NOAA, fucking around with FEMA, and this is just the beginning. Anywhere there's going to be any kind of disaster, these assholes are going to sit up there and do nothing. Oh, well, we want the states to take care of it because, well, the states can't fucking afford to take care of it. No. I commented on somebody else's post the other day, and somebody replied to my comment and said, I owe you nothing. And I just ignored it because, ignore the trolls. That's what I like to do. Yeah, he took that trophy that those soccer dudes won the other day, and he took one of the little medals. He fucking actually took their trophy and made them take a copy or something. Just totally freaking bizarre. Did you see that? No? Yes? Well, trophy and soccer thingy. I gotta get these little braids out of my hair. They're driving me nuts. I tr- I braided this tiny little strand, and then I tucked it behind my ear, and now it looks like all pokes over, whatever the hell. I'm silly. I just braided it because it was in my face, all this wispy hair, and I wanted it out of my face. Uh, it's another thing when you look at yourself in YouTube, it looks like my part is on the wrong side. See, my part is on my right side, but I'm seeing it on my left side. That freaks me out too. I think it makes me look like a dude with my part on that side. I don't know. Time to tie it up. So, what are you going to do this coming weekend? Got any plans? I'm not doing nothing. But next weekend, there is a jazz festival downtown. There's going to be 7 different jazz bands and things and stuff. Oh, yes, your arm. You're going to do it tomorrow? Are you going to go right? You should go right now. Why are you waiting? Do you have it in a sling or anything? Oh, I guess Stephanie had her hip replaced the other day. I haven't heard how she's been doing because I hadn't been in the chat for a few days. I wish you could too. I'll work on that. I'll figure out how to load a StreamYard. Stephanie, from Laura's chat. That's much better. This is how I normally wear my hair. I just put it in a double ponytail and leave it. Not much. Yes, a hip replacement. I think probably uh, I want to say it was earlier this week or maybe at the end of last week. I can't swear that. Do you follow Heather Cox Richardson? I love her. You always come away from her streams feeling smarter. Yeah, me too. You can catch her live. Um, I know Thursday's one of the days because at least I'm reasonably sure, but getting to her live streams and there's chats and everything. Have you ever done that? She does stream live on YouTube and Facebook. I always feel so much calmer after I listen to her for an hour. It's like she just was like, "We're gonna get through this. It's gonna be bad, but yeah, I'm like, yes. Elbows up, right? Uh, yeah. My neighbor across the street is not Hispanic, but she's brown, and she's got four little baby girls. I think the oldest one is only 6 or 7, and her husband's out in California, and she's, I think she went back already. And I was warning her. I said, "You really be careful because even if you're a citizen, they've been snatching them too." So I'm really worried about her and her babies. Her husband is out there because he's a deep sea welder or something. Oh, your SIL? What's your SIL? Sis? Did you mean sis? What's an SIL? Right? Anyway, she said she was going to go to San Francisco, I think, which is she goes, it's a sanctuary city. We'll be safe there. And I went, that's kind of where they're hitting them in sanctuary cities because they're pissed about that. But at least her and her kids will be with her husband, whatever may come. Her little girls are so cute. And she just had a baby, like, he's not even 2 yet. I think it might have just turned 1. You think so? Then here? We're not having raids here yet. I don't know. I guess they did go to a packing plant. Yeah, no kidding. I had this weird thought the other day, just that maybe I should get myself really tanned up good. Maybe use some sort of dye, iodine or something to darken my skin, dye my hair black, and tell them I'm an illegal alien and see if they'll give me $9,000 to leave the country. Because I hear they're offering people money to leave. I don't know if that's really true, but that's when I had that thought. I thought, well, that's how I can afford to get out of the country. I'll have them deport me or pay me to deport myself. I, well, Sweet Pea, I think I'm going to call it a night. My very first really long live stream. I know, but I heard that and I had that thought. And I said, if that's actually true. My first live stream was someone chatting to me, and we lasted a whole hour. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'll be up again soon. Take care, Des. Fat Lady Sings out.